Okay, this is my 2016 Cadillac ATS-V sedan, 6-speed. Not that that matters, but I've been doing some light track work lately. I did a couple of track days, and before the first one, I bought this car used. Before the first one, I decided to put fresh pads on it. I picked the Hawk Performance HPS Street 5.0 pads. Those are, I think, a newish formula. I've had them on there for 2 months, and in those 2 months I did 2 track days, brand new pads. This is just a warning to show you guys that maybe these aren't designed to last on a heavier car or to really last for track days. So here is new to 2 track days, 2 single track days, not track weekends, but let's see if we can get it to focus there. Down to the metal, it actually was, I had to carefully drive home and not hit the brakes on the way home because I completely ran out of pad. There's metal from the metal backing plate hitting the actual rotor. So these pads are 100% gone. Front and rear evenly, it wore evenly, but front and rear pads on these 6-piston Brembos completely gone in probably 13 sessions, 2 months. So I can show you, I left these on. I limped home on these. So these are the HPS 5.0s. That's how much pad I had left from completely full on 2 track days. True 2 track days, 2.5 months. I would say they're not made to last on heavy cars, potentially. I guess that's the issue. I mean, I was rough on them on the track, but still, for $140 front and $120 rear, I would say I wouldn't recommend these pads. I'm changing them back to the Brembo pads that I took off that at least have some life until I get my new pads in. That will be not Hawk this time around. I'll try something else. So just thought I'd let you guys know. I'm not recommending these pads, at least for this car. Maybe it's a weight thing. Maybe it's the tracks I was on 2 different tracks, Autobahn North and Gingerman Raceway. But I mean, I'm not on super sticky tires or anything like that, so I am limited on braking, but did not last. So you guys with Mustangs, Camaros, whatever you've got that you're using, this car weighs 3,875, so 3,800 pounds, 3,900 pounds. Mustang, Camaro, Challengers, you muscle car guys, I'd be a little careful. So I just got the rear pads off. Similar story. They're pretty worn, in my opinion, for 2 track days and 2.5 months. The pads that I took off that I thought were worn out have more pad left on them than these do already after 2 months. So I put the other pads back on as a temporary holdover until I get something else. Again, I wouldn't recommend these, and it's not like I traded pad life for excellent performance. I think that these didn't perform that well when they were cold. There was times when I would go to work and get off the highway on the exit ramp, go for the brakes, and it was like, felt like metal on metal because the pads are so cold. Not inspiring when they're cold. When they got warm, I did have a little bit of inconsistencies in the pedal. Sometimes it was firmer than others. Sometimes, there was good initial bite, sometimes there wasn't. So it's not like the pads were amazing that warrants them not lasting very long. I'm just overall not a big fan. So maybe if you have something light like a Miata or RX-8 or something like that, but even you WRX Evo guys, your cars are heavy enough that maybe I would think twice, because this heavy car, 75 pounds, same as the new Camaros, Mustangs, lighter than a lot of that stuff, Challengers and Chargers and stuff like that. I would think twice. So